So I don't know what's going on in Texas right now. There's a lot of hate coming from Texas about the Charlie Kirk situation. I guess this pastor who is apparently Jasmine Crockett's pastor, which that should tell you a lot about the pastor, is out there just spewing nonsense. You know, in the Bible, it talks about wolf in sheep's clothing. This guy is literally the definition of it. You know, people that go out there that they think they're holier than thou, and when a national tragedy happens, they just start talking mess about the victims. It's crazy, but you know, for the political left, it is okay to say that. They are accepting it as we speak. So let's go ahead and check out what this pastor has to say. This pastor has to say.
Get your theology together, because the sad thing is we live in a nation where twisted, toxic theology is poisoning the politics of this nation. Have you thought about the fact that this week in Utah, a white Christian got killed by a white Christian?
So that's completely false. That's not true. He was actually a liberal, and he had a trans boyfriend. So how is he a Christian? Tell me. His family might be Christian. Doesn't mean he is. And it's funny how he's like, oh, we have theology that's twisting our politics and blah, 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 blah. It's funny because you're unironically talking about yourself, because you're putting out this, you know, this fake theology on people, and you're having people cheer for you, but they're all cheering and they're all going to go to hell with you because you're not preaching the gospel. You're preaching what you have on your heart, not what God has on his heart.
And then the next day, HBCUs were under threat. Now, how did we get in it? I mean, that... Oh.
You could totally tell, if you can't see I know my box in the way, I'm trying to fix that, but there's like a freaking sign language lady on the bottom, so you know this is a liberal church.
On this Sunday, we gonna keep it 100. On this Sunday, we gonna tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And so here they are. Here they are.
Just imagine having a pastor literally write off the death of somebody who was innocent at your church. I would leave that church. I wouldn't be there no more. And it's funny how he said, I tell nothing but the truth. I tell the truth and nothing but the truth. But then he doesn't say, so help me God. I think that's funny because he knows that he's lying through his teeth for political points from his party.
We ain't got nothing to do with what they just did.
And it's funny how he says, we're going to speak the truth on here, but we going to disassociate from this. That ain't us. So you're going to say you're going to tell the truth, but then be fearful. Be fearful of what they were going to do to you guys. So disassociate yourself. That's the truth. Be fearful. Be a coward. That's what he's preaching.
A white Christian gets killed, murdered, not assassinated. We're going to tell the whole truth today. Martin King got assassinated. Malcolm X got assassinated. Medgar X got assassinated. Don't compare Kirk to King.
This isn't a white guy going on a train and randomly assaulting another white guy, dude. This is a political assassination. Charlie Kirk is a huge political figure. You're a nobody. Sorry to say, buddy, but you're a nobody compared to Charlie Kirk. Nobody knows who you are. I didn't even know who you are until I saw you ranting about Charlie Kirk.
Ain't no such comparison now. Let me hasten to say, I'm anti-political violence.
Doesn't seem like it, buddy. It seems like you're discounting what happened. And that's very dangerous to teach your congregation, that you can write off someone's death because of their political views.
Kirk should still be alive. I don't agree with the time with anything Kirk said. What Kirk said was dangerous. What Kirk said was racist, rooted in white supremacy, nasty, and hate-filled.
Man, you can't eat these liberals, man. He just contradicted himself in the same sentence. I think he should still be alive, and I don't condone political violence, but he's a racist. He hates, he's not a Christian. He hates black people. He's part of the KKK. He's a Nazi. Like, Man, it's like these people are so freaking delusional, bro. This is how radicals get pumped out, bro. These This is why people don't be going to church. They see people like this goober walking around on stage trying to be the flailing freaking sign saying that everybody's white supremacist and everybody's racist. But you know, it's just crazy to see that there's people who claim that they're pastors and they're talking all this nonsense about somebody who just died. He died like what 5 days ago. He's spitting on his grave. Like, it's just wild to me that people continue to do this.
But he still should be alive. He still should be playing with his kids. He still should be experiencing the love with his wife. He still should be experiencing life as he saw it. I don't want anybody, please hear me well, anybody to be victimized by political violence when I'm going to keep it a buck. Because one of the things that gets me, and we got some politicians in here, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to come for you if you ever say this. If you ever say, America, we better than this. You lying. You lying. We ain't better than this. America was born in political violence. America committed political violence during the slave trade. America committed political violence when black bodies hung as strange fruit on southern trees. America committed political violence against the Irish, against the Italians before they became white. America committed political violence when America passed Jim and Jane Crow laws.
He's literally saying that we shouldn't commit political violence against anybody, but in the same breath, he says that we are not better than this. This country is built on political violence. This country is built on slavery. This is why this guy shot Charlie Kirk, because of these same people. You are so disgraceful to Christianity. You're not a pastor. You're a wolf in sheep's clothing. This is crazy. Like, it's funny because he's ranting. You can literally debunk everything he just said. You literally can. Yeah, there was slavery. Yeah, it was bad. But did the slaves build these nice, wonderful buildings that we used to see before freaking liberals took over and now everything looks like a box? Nope. Slaves didn't build that. It's just so disingenuous to sit there and say that I don't believe in political violence, but yet this country is racist and is built on political violence, and we're in danger. This is going to make people act violently. So, anyway, I don't want to watch this whole video. This dude is a delusional clown. Obviously, is Jasmine Crockett's pastor, apparently. So, you know where she gets her theology from. You know, the cheering for Charlie's death isn't just from liberals. It is from liberals, mostly from liberals, but it's from, you know, some liberal Christian communities, too, who are totally just submissive to the woke ideology. They don't worship Jesus. They worship the golden, LGBT statue. And we're going to continue to see this. We've been seeing it for the last decade or so of these churches, bowing down to the political correctness. So what do you guys think about this? You guys think this is justifiable? He was saying it was, but then at the same time he wasn't. He's a complete liar. He contradicts himself literally in the same breath. So what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.